Get used to that.
He's the favourite, incidentally, almost inevitably for the title here, round about 2-1. Luke Littler. It's good darts.
Yeah, super turn. Great approach play.
57.
So 140 has set it up. Can he now take it out?
So it would have been 5 treble 18s and double 16 for a pretty
92.
perfect 6, but as it is, he's left 48. And now we hit a real first pressure point of this match.
Josh Rock really did burst through, didn't he, a year or two back with a great
on the back of winning the World Youths, wasn't it?
A great weight of expectation, and I wonder whether that's kind of affected him a little bit.
Yeah, well, a lot of players and pundits did sort of speak out on his behalf. And I know Gary Anderson has been quite vocal about the fact that these young players are having pressure loaded on them. It's a compliment, of course, that we think so highly of them. I think they're both in. Oh, wow.
Fantastic. So for the set now, tops required. Double 10. And that's how quickly it works. Josh Rock is away and has the set in the bag.
Eric beat Keith in the final, 3 sets to 1 with 101.16 average, which was sort of unheard of back in the day.
140.
Well, Josh Rock beautifully poised here to take the opening leg of this second set.
And just for context,
I beg your pardon, second leg, let's get that right.
There was only ever one average higher in a final than Eric's 101.
Tops then.
42.
It's a big miss.
It is, because it could be the set, done and dusted.
It is.
On the second set.
11 dart. Break of throw, what a set that was. Board management. 170 could be under a bit of pressure, and it is.
170. 43.
So 126. We needed the treble to give a chance of the bullseye checkout.
Tide is up to leave tops. Still has an opportunity. Doesn't get the 57, so Rock will be back for the break and the set.
Comes so quickly, tops needed. And there it is. 13 darter.
Set average on 125.25. Because Rock will instantly be throwing for the match, but 134 followed by 140. There you go. It has just got better and better and better and better.
140. 147.
Double 16.
So the first leg,
That's another 11 darter. Really crackling along this match.
Well, the match 11, 11, 13, 11. Interesting to find out if Josh had been, if he goes on to win the match,
58.
if he has been practicing this format. Or
bullseye.
129.
A little risky, but there was no doubt.
78. Joshua Lecointe, 41.
So 9 double 16.
25.
Well, he's just had a go at it.
Oh, hello.
105. Joshua Lecointe, 16.
Double 8 again to square up the set.
Yes, on the second leg.
That was a pressure dart.
The leg Jermaine to throw first. Game.
And stay in the match.
A big hit from here for Rock.
Just looked like he's just tightened up slightly, but that's a great cover.
134, Gervyn 156.
Can't be done, so Rock's going to come back with 112 needed for the match.
112.
I needed a treble 20 for double 16 there, so Wattimena breeds again.
It'd be disappointing not to get a match start. But that's, oh. Yeah, that guy there. Oh, there you go. There's the evidence.
52.
Tops. And there it is. Josh Rock takes it, celebrates enthusiastically, and moves on. Married life clearly suits the young man. And he moves through as a 3-1 winner to that match in the next round against either Luke Humphries, the world #1, or Joe Cullen.
Let's hope that we see the best of him in 2025.
Yeah, certainly a big season for Ross Smith. Josh Rock, you mentioned there, and quite a few others in this tournament. Can they have that springboard at the very start?
That was a fantastic visit by Ross Smith, wasn't it? Damon Heta not able to find a double there, and or get to a double. Ross Smith with double 18 to break the Heta throw and take the first set.
The dodgy double 9, and that's why.
28.
If you get inside, you don't have another dart at the double.
So let off for Heta. Tops required to level it. And Tops delivered. One piece.
The leg Ross to throw first. Game.
Ross Smith had a big opportunity there to take the set, but he's in a great position here. Heta, you feel, needs to fill this, and if he does, it gives him a great opportunity and puts the pressure on his opponent.
A timely maximum from the man from Perth.
So he will get an opportunity at 1-2-4. Great setup from Ross Smith. This is for the first set.
Treble 18. Bullseye required.
99.
So Ross Smith will come back with Tops in mind for the first set. Should be a good marker.
You cannot do that.
That was a big error from Ross Smith there in this particular leg. I don't know, Alan, some statistics make no sense to me, do they? The fact that Ross Smith has won the last 9 on the spin against Damon Heta, that's an anomaly, isn't it? It makes no sense.
It is, especially when you're looking at a world-ranked #8 player who's Ross Smith firing his belly in this set now to hold and level. Yeah, it's strange that it happens so often, and it's almost like having that bogey player. And this player seems to have one somewhere.
It's 4.5 years since Damon Heta has actually beaten Ross Smith. Let's go right back to the Players' Championship finals in 2020. And that's very efficient from Ross Smith. Shuts out Damon Heta there, having broken the throw. Claims the second set, and we're level at 1 apiece. Ross Smith back with the darts in the third set. Look at his average there in set 2.
Absolutely. Well, after throwing away that first set, you've got to take your hat off there for Ross Smith. Back comes Heta. 180s for fun for the crowd.
Brilliant from Heta.
Here we go again.
Go on. Yeah, this is what we came here to see.
We love it.
180s on the bounce.
Absolutely love it.
Heta coming back for more.
Maybe 4. Go on, David!
Oh! Very nearly 4 in a row.
Unbelievable. It's all about the double now. Terrific scoring in the middle part of that leg, but he can't hit the double.
You require 81.
Double 13 for a break of throw. And Ross Smith has just had done to him by Damon Heta exactly what he did to Heta in the previous set.
Well, it's made it difficult for him as well, because Damon Heta should leave something, at least a big finish. 150, still hard.
No out for Smith though. Still averaging over 100.
Yes, the quality's been there, just those two missed opportunities in the last set, the last leg and that first set.
435.
Apart from that, his scoring has been pretty good.
Big last dart, leaving Smith on 60, which is very gettable and putting pressure on Heta now to hold throw.
That's a good first dart. Needed the second one though.
90. Also requires 60.
Well, this has to go for Smith. Two at tops. Oh, well, not for the first time.
And you require 6.
Not for the first time. Heta let off the hook. Same finish for him.
Full concentration needed. He hasn't hit the double.
Proper gulp to his nerves there from Damon Heta before he threw that one.
Scoring, as we said, has been impeccable, certainly from Ross Smith, but 3 out of 13 on the double. That's been the problem, that's why he's behind. There we go.
Sloppy from Smith. Heta,
20.
double 10 for the set. Makes no mistake this time, and Ross Smith, the architect of his own misfortune there. He had the opportunities there to level it. Now he finds himself on the brink of elimination.
He just has to tidy it up. Okay, 163 is not a finish, but it's a long way ahead of Heta.
80.
So all about the setup, and then full concentration to take the leg with the next visit, because you would feel that Damon Heta will leave himself something pretty handy.
431.
Good visit from Ross Smith. Exactly what was required. Double 16 next time he comes back. He will come back. The question is, how much pressure can Heta exert? Quite enough.
Also require 32.
Not quite enough. This should go for Smith now, and if it doesn't, something is seriously wrong.
It's all about the first dart as well. He doesn't want it too close and blocking the bed, but
And
that's a
the
great
second
dart.
Perfect reply from Ross Smith. Holds throw, and now he has to break Damon Heta. If he doesn't, he's out.
Hit the 50. 4 out of 16 on the doubles.
Right, he's going to get 2 doubles.
A bit awkward there. Has to move over the Yoki.
Oh, that bounced out. That came out of the double. How harsh is that?
Now he will be stood behind Damon Heta here, begging that this doesn't go in the treble with the first 2 darts.
So he needs a treble 20 for double 16. Doesn't get it.
The anxiety levels were very high.
What a game.
88.
Well,
Also require 32.
has to do it now. Can't afford the 14 misses he's had in the match so far. Slightly awkward. Even more awkward. Well, he's making it hard for himself.
Oh dear, oh dear. Well, that just got harder and harder on Ross Smith there. And that is it. That is it. That's how quickly this format can collapse in front of you.
Rob Cross favourite to win the leg, and therefore set 1.
Looking to lay this up now. Yeah, this is good from Rob.
140.
When Rob Cross has been winning and playing well, for me, and it goes back to when he won the World Championship and that brilliant run eventually beating Taylor in the final.
100.
That his setup shooting was as good as you could ever see from any player at any time. The Cross is doing that, but he's a danger. When he's on form, his setup shots are up there with the very best. That was pretty good as well. first set in a hurry, in 4 minutes, 100 average, and he's one up. We're in the second set, and totally outplaying his opponent in every facet.
It's definitely more what Rob Cross is doing rather than William. William can play better, but he's not having a shocker. Rob Cross has just took it to him early here. Very modest opening leg, but last couple getting into his stride.
85. Robbie require
How damaging that last start was for O'Connor. It's given Rob Cross a couple of visits at this 140 now.
What a performance this has been. What a leg that was. And what a finish that was. He's won 3 straight legs and he's averaging 107. And he nailed it.
Well, we've seen that finish before, haven't we? From O'Connor. How sloppy is that? He should be nowhere near that treble 14. And he could have undone all his good work here if Rob Cross takes out this 103.
You require 103.
He can smile, but it's only himself to blame. Careless.
He's not really smiling, he's absolutely raging. And if this gets converted,
he'll be absolutely livid if this goes in.
63. William, you require 41.
Now watch this. He'll be nowhere near this time, a bit more composure. Oh, could have been further away, different option. Needs this, O'Connor, to stay alive in set 2, and he does. That's a big dart, and he deserves that leg. 2 180s. Cross had a set dart, but now it's O'Connor's turn to have the darts for this second set.
Third leg, William the third first. Game on.
At the World Cup in 2019. This to get the match level.
No score.
He's only taken out 140.
150.
I think 2 treble 19s it is. There's one.
It was an open bed, but it wasn't really anything he could deflect off.
130.
Had to attack. O'Connor's had 3 for the set already. Gervyn go inside here, and he gets the double 6. He's worked really hard in that set to turn it round, O'Connor. And that's how quickly things can get level, 1 set apiece.
That's the beauty of it, isn't it? Things could hope for a little better. Eighteen's route, treble and double. He's only taken out 140. What a shot this would be.
111.
Great effort. This is for a 2 sets to 1 lead for William O'Connor. Stays straight in his minimum dart of the ball, but he's done better than that. Double 12. He's hit this in the match already, the double 6. He hits it again here, and from losing the opening 3 legs, Rob Cross having the opportunity to throw for set 2. It's now 2 sets to 1 to O'Connor. He's 1 set away from the last 16.
Sensational win.
He's going to need the extra dart up to double 5. Match dart, and he can't convert. He knows there's still work to be done here. 2 match darts have come and gone for O'Connor.
Cross have put his darts down.
Games from the second leg.
Gets away with it. Survives match darts. Now, how much will that affect O'Connor here?
148.
Cross, in all likelihood, is going to get 6 darts at this. He's going to be having a visit without a treble here, though.
56. William, you require
You're thrilled with that, Rob.
151.
Treble 17. To leave tops. Incredible darts. What a finish. What a shot. What a win.
You know, there's plenty of people who go out there and like to boo him and criticise him one way or another. But he's a personality and people gravitate towards that.
Yeah, either way, and you know, maybe I suppose you could call him a bit of a Marmite character, but if people are talking about him and coming to see him, whether they come to see him lose or come to see him win, if you're a promotional company, it's a good thing, isn't it?
Now then, can he put this 127 away? He can! What a way to start!
Gervyn Price, second leg Florian at third first.
Beautiful 127 checkout for Gervyn Price.
84.
Yeah, I sat with him in Denmark. And, you know, his love for the game had just evaporated. I think the whole
50.
effect of the abuse and the booing and everything else had ultimately got to him.
Well, this will certainly put him in a good place. Oh, he's had one and he was looking for another.
Well, that tells me where his game is, John, that he's fancy taking on those shots. He's not shying away from them. Winner of this one will play Damon Heta.
Double 12 then for the opening set. And there's the trademark shout from Gervyn as he gets ahead and gets the start he wants.
We spoke about that 115 average. Well, that set was 115.62.
Some good matches tonight, aren't there?
Good matches tomorrow night.
140.
Don't forget, we're back tomorrow night from 7.
Oh dear, that wasn't quite so clever.
40.
So 123 now for Hempel.
Just trying to force the issue to get the breaker throw he needs to win this set. Ball.
Bullseye.
98. Gervyn require 80.
Well, a firing Price makes this look academic.
I think it's fair to say he's up for it, isn't it?
Yes, well, that's an indication of how he feels. He's enjoying this, and that's how he expresses himself.
So they're not impressed with that. Not put him on a finish.
No, and it's given Price 6 starts to go 2 sets up. Oh,
100.
It's such a huge difference to be on a single to double check out. Now he's on a treble to double.
Gervyn require 97.
Price 97. That's the dart he wanted. And that's the double, and that's the celebration because he's 2 sets up.
Well, he's 4 out of 6 on his doubles. Hempel's had 1 dart at a double, and that was the smallest double on the board. The ball on the back of that 1, 2, 3.
You've never gone down the Mohawk route,
absolutely not, no.
A bit of a ponytail once upon a time.
I've had some questionable styles and colours over the years, but no, never a Mohawk.
140.
Looking like Hempel is going to get a chalk on the board. 6 starts at
65.
70.
Florian requires 70.
Double 8.
Games from the second.
And he's away, belatedly.
And now the hard work really starts.
Well, he's a checkout away from winning the match now. And a place against Damon Heta, as we said, in the next round.
Gervyn require 161.
Loads of time, though. Florian a long way back.
121.
Well thought out that to leave his chosen out, which is always tops.
132. Gervyn require 40.
And there it is. Finishes with a 13-dart leg. And he has given Florian Hempel a bit of a hammering here today. Gervyn Price safely through into the next round.
Finds a way.
Yeah, could do with certainly running one of the TV events. Obvious for the prize money, getting back up the rankings, but more for self-confidence really and self-belief.
Well, I mean, Alan, if you look at how he performed on the big TV stages last year, just 2 wins in the Premier League, finishing in 8th place. First round exits in the match play, the Grand Prix, the European Championships, the Players' Championship finals, and eliminated from the Grand Slam in Wolverhampton at the group stage. That's one heck of a list, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is, yeah. I mean, I think he's pretty much aware of that. And there's lots of things involved. But if you can still produce a game like that's double 18 here to level, and lucky, if you still believe it, surely you can drag it out at some point.
Well, Doets with 2 darts now, 1 left to take the first set. Peter Wright will come back now to hold throw and level it in the first set.
Yeah, that first dart at the double from Doets was a blocker, had to move over. So a chance for Peter to hold throw here, making it difficult for himself.
Good last
dart though.
Yeah. Peter Wright, third leg is coming to throw first.
Little look to the ceiling. Things can change.
First maximum of the match. Needed that. It
changed very quickly.
A little bit pedestrian up to this point from both players, to be fair.
Yeah. Just shows you how quickly it can change, because Peter Wright was looking pretty good there against the throw.
100.
Still could have an opportunity though, but Doets has the first.
Good first dart. Fantastic second dart, double 8. For a 1-2-7 from Kevin Doets. And a business-like celebration and food for thought for Peter Wright.
Looking good, another one. Leave double 18.
And number 2 for Peter Wright. Very useful moment in the leg to do it as well. Puts real pressure on Doets here.
Back now. Just a little bit of a pause there, wasn't there, on the treble 18? Such a good lie. I don't know what happened, maybe he just lost the angle, maybe, I don't know.
1 dart here for the second set to level it. And he gets it. 1 apiece now in terms of sets. Peter Wright right in this scrap at the moment as he levels the match up.
Both players, look, before that visit, almost identical, and the average is 96.5 or so.
Well, Doets is making a little bit of a hash of this at the moment. Not applying too much pressure on Peter Wright, although that was a better visit. That was a much better visit.
Yes, and when you're 1-0 up in the set and you only need 2 legs,
65.
2-0 down, it's going to be difficult for Peter Wright, obviously for any player, for that matter.
Well, here we go. Double 10. Oh, brilliant from Doets, brilliant! That was a blow to Peter Wright. He was just finding his range there. But Doets plucked that from nowhere. The last 2 visits, impeccable, and a 140 checkout, and he takes the next set. Peter Wright with the darts in this opening leg in this set, with a big, big lead. 16 tops should be the route. Tops he needs.
61.
But look, Doets stranded back on 2-5-2.
Well, that was the reason he went down that route. Really, with Kevin Doets way back on 2-5-2.
134. Peter required 20.
Can't afford to miss now, though.
And he doesn't miss.
Peter Wright, second leg,
and the pressure. True, that is still a teenage year, 18, isn't it?
Peter required
I got there eventually.
I was late, I left it to it. Well, he needs to get this one, Peter, right? Because 1-2-3 is very doable for Kevin Doets, and we've seen him take out a 1-2-7 and a 140. He needs the ball!
Yes! Wow, you got in that, Alan. You got in that. You called it all the way in for Peter Wright. Brilliant from Peter Wright.
Game on.
Outstanding.
And what a way to take it to the deciding set as well.
Yes, lovely to see.
Here we go.
Get it under there. Right at the end. So there's a few options here. That's why he's gone for the 25 first and stay on the 20s. Even if he doesn't get a treble, leaves him a decent two-darter when he returns.
Number 5 for Peter Wright. So a seed of doubt in the mind of Kevin Doets if he struggles here. Double 10, 1 dart left. Yeah, he gets it. Steady nerves. Kevin Doets there, whose expression has not changed one. Enjoying other people's pain. We're loving it though.
Should be treble 13. If it's a single, it's 18 to leave tops. Here it's a treble.
16 for 1-3-1.
There we go. Ooh.
99.
That was in. He will be back to have another look at that double.
85.
So 1 dart should take us to the deciding leg then.
Having to move it to the right.
And
he gets it right.
So, 1 leg remains. Kevin Doets will have the dance. Winner takes it all. Want to finish now? Right.
The Mohicans are loving it.
60. Peter required 138.
Now 138. That rings a bell. And you're watching Mr. Della.
Well, we'll be happy with the way things have gone. It's all down to him now. Doets can leave something pretty handy. Has to go back up to the 18s
93.
here.
Well,
Peter Wright has got everything in this match. Can he now hit the double to win it?
Perfection in that final visit from Peter Wright. 1 dart did it. A business-like showing from a man whose struggles prevailed pretty much throughout a year he will want to forget.
Yeah, the opening visit just left him a little bit of work to do, and it's given Luke time at the back end. Joe's got to try and hit big on his next visit and hope for some mistakes, but it's
82.
Humphries is set to lose now.
What a disappointing leg it's been. 15 darts thrown, still on 2-1-6. And Humphries doesn't need asking twice. He wins the opening set against the darts. It was a blistering start by Cullen. Well, the writing was on the wall in that deciding leg when he opened up with 11. But
36.
Humphries here for the set.
96.
Atlantic pace this game.
140.
Well, are we going to see some heroics from Humphries? We're not. From Cullen, rather. So Humphries
60. Luke required 40.
for 2-0 in under 8 minutes.
Game shot.
Last dart in hand.
Luke Humphries. Third set, first leg. It's
4 legs on the spin for Luke Humphries. Brilliant leg this from Humphries. 140, 140, 130.
Cullen regretting those set darts now.
59.
Leaves himself an outside chance, but this is for the match and a pretty convincing display.
51.
So Joe take out a 170 in the World Championships to keep himself alive. He's not going to take the 160 shake of the head. There's been some good spells for Joe, but it looks like it's going to end in disappointment here.
Luke required 40.
A convincing win. Wow. 3 match darts for Luke Humphries.
80.
Huge let off for Cullen.
1 dart to stay in. And he finds it. And a let off in the previous leg for Humphries, a let off in this leg for Cullen, but he's in the match now, 2 sets to 1.
That dart as well, it was the most fortunate deflection. But you make your own luck. First maximum. What timing it was for Luke Humphries, and he's faced with the same equation, tops.
And twice on 130, Joe's first darts ended the shot, drifting into the 5 segment. Seems frustrated. Humphries pins the tops and is on the brink of victory again. Joe needs to battle back yet again.
What a time though, what a time to hit your...
Both players have had setbacks in the match. They've just not really shown any
Joe
emotion, have they?
36.
Positive or negative, they've just gone on with it. Needs this Cullen to stay in. And he can't find it, so there's some more match starts coming the way of the world number one.
Already missed 3 for the match. He's now missed 5 for the match. And he's now missed 6 match starts.
Joe, you require
The
9.
same route. Missed tops, missed 10s, missed 5, and he's done it twice.
And taking a step back, this is a huge dart. And he can't find the target, and more opportunities for Humphries. And Humphries gets over the line in the end. Decent standard from both. Two missed opportunities for Cullen, but the world number one is off and running in this year's World Masters. He'll face Josh Rock in the next round. He wins by 3 sets to 1.
To speed with the dynamics of this format. But Bunting, without question, a course and distance specialist.
Van Dyvenbode, Alan Suter and Nicky Mansell for William Borland, getting him there, and now Bunting 135 for the holder throw. That's a decent opening dart, but he can't find the treble 15 that he was looking for. So Borland with an opportunity here.
Yeah, sets up tops well. Treble gets it, tops gets it.
Well, that's a nice start, isn't it? Really nice start. William Borland.
At the moment. 117 points adrift. Plus that.
64 away from taking the opening set. Plenty of fancy dress as ever in the audience tonight. They really go for it here in Milton Keynes.
It's really warm in here tonight, isn't it?
It is very. That's another good leg.
Back-to-back 15 darters. John, 100.20 average on a 1 set to 0. There you go, ball, but it's not a bad lie. Yeah, don't blame him.
Well, Bunting 130 for a break of throw here. Bullseye needed. Oh, and that's what he can do.
That's the new version of Bunty. There's no panic. He bides his...
Important third dart that was.
That low, tight dart is an example of the pressure he's under. A Suter last dart. I don't know how he managed to squeak it in between the two.
Hello.
Shots on.
It's on now. Good. What about that? 170, perfection from William Borland, and he's 2 sets up.
First leg, Stephen to throw first.
111.17 his average in that set, Borland.
Can he come back now? 62 the requirement. Well, he wanted treble 10. As it is, 2 15s.
46.
Well, that's a little bit sloppy.
116.
This is well within his range. It's a bit awkward. Very unfortunate.
60.
Almost made the perfect adjustment.
Double 8 to keep himself in the match.
And
Beautifully done.
Set, Stephen Bunting. Full set first leg, William to throw first. Game.
Borland's average came 144.
Treble 20, treble 20, I would have thought. Yep, that was the attempt. Treble 16. Treble 8's a bonus, leaves tops. Big target, that's why they use that area.
Well, he can't get the 170 for a second time, and so Bunting steps up now. 3 out of 7 on his doubles, What a big dart this is. Big miss, but that's more like it.
But Borland does have the insurance of having the darts in the deciding leg of this set.
Great start. That's superb.
Yeah.
180, 140, 140. 9 darts to 41.
Yeah, 7 treble 20s in 9 attempts.
41.
This is for the set. Double 16 for 2-all. Great darts, an 11 dart leg. What a time to find that, Chris.
Yeah, absolute superb match play under pressure. Averaged 100.12 in that set.
Well, how's your nerve, William? Double 8, massive dart.
16.
And now Bunting, 127 for the match.
Stephen, you require 127.
He can hardly bear to watch. Treble 19 for a bullseye. Can't find it.
99.
So Borland, once again,
16.
a test of his nerve.
Yes, on the second leg, Williams.
It's all square, goes to the decider.
Third and final leg, Stephen to throw first. Game.
Crowd can't quite believe it. Now then,
Stephen, you
it
require
really is in the balance.
170.
Borland's had a 170. Treble 20, treble 20, bull is the requirement. He's dragged that low.
105.
Interesting shot
William,
there.
you require 160.
He's at a 170 to win a set. He's going to take the 160 out for the match. He's left it
Stephen, you
handy.
require 65.
65 for the match. Borland nicely placed on 60. Tops now. 1 dart at it. And gets it. Well, that was a narrow squeak. You feel for Willie Borland. He really played brilliantly in the early stages, particularly in that second set.
It's almost as a player from their perspective, you never know when you're in front.
437.
Peter Wright in his win earlier wasn't in front until the very last leg of the match when he won.
100. And he requires
Now,
24.
Danny Noppert can scarcely believe how easy this has been.
Yes, on the
Takes
first
the opening set.
Danny Noppert.
Hardly
Second set,
pushed.
first leg, Danny to throw
Michael
first.
Smith averaging 81,
Okay.
yet to hit a score, a 1-4.
Really good mates. We carried on playing, we didn't realise the game had finished.
100. I do 107.
Always the bridesmaid, mate. Great chance for Smith.
Yes,
That's
on
more
the
like
second
it.
leg, Michael Smith.
It's only a hold of throw, but he's on the
Danny to throw
board.
first. Yeah.
Maybe a big confidence.
Handy here.
Is that the visit that makes all the difference? It's just being resilient, isn't he, Noppert? He just chips away at you, and
140.
Again,
Markley require
the 180 from
160.
Smith, and it may be academic unless he can take this out. Another. Tops for a stunning
Yes!
goal! Wow, what a shot from Michael Smith. Noppert sat on tops. That's what he can do.
Third set, first
That
leg, Michael to
was
throw first.
sheer class from Smith.
Outstanding finish, and he needed it, he really did.
Game.
For any player.
100. And he require 150.
Well, he won't be going for 3 bullseyes, but if he can get the first one in the treble, he may stay there.
Got to stay there.
Ooh, unlucky.
Yeah, it was unlucky, but he had to stay there. It was the right choice. Incredibly, to go 2 sets to 1 up, Michael Smith leads 80. Well, it'll be disappointing. The first dart wasn't too far off. The second dart was a mile away.
Ash on the second leg, Danny.
Oh, Noppert.
Third leg, Michael to throw
Makes
first.
Michael Smith pay. So Smith has got to do it all over again. He has the darts. He should be 2 sets to 1 up. But now he's got to work at it.
He certainly does, but his scoring has improved dramatically. He's now back to...
It really is. He'd been playing so well. One loose dart. Yep, 1 loose dart.
So it's favourite.
He's missed 4 darts to win the set. 2 of them have been nearer the treble than the double.
One dart left.
Yes, on the third set, Danny Noppert.
Greeted with almost total silence in the arena. Partisan crowd cheering for Michael Smith. But is that the moment that Smith throws it away? Under pressure. That is magnificent from Smith. All to play for. Can Smith take us to a deciding set? Bull.
78.
Some of his darts at finishing have been so far off the mark. Noppert here will be looking at 19s to win the match. Needs the treble to leave the bull. 1 dart at the bull for glory on the opening night of the World Masters.
101.
Oh, Michael Smith will have been holding his breath, hoping for this opportunity. He's now got that opportunity, but he has to take it. Double 10, 1 dart left, and he's missed it again. He can't believe it.
Danny requires 25.
Well, he's only got himself to blame, Michael Smith, to win the match. And he cashes in. Danny Noppert. Michael Smith missed dart after dart after dart, and all the very important moments in the match. And Danny Noppert keeps his cool. They call him the